You picked it up before you even got out of bed this morning, before the coffee, before the light, before your eyes had fully adjusted to being awake again. You reached for it automatically, the way your hand finds a door handle in the dark, because your body already knew where it was, and some quiet part of your brain had already decided it needed to check. But here is the thing. You didn't decide to do that. Not really. Something decided for you. And that something was engineered. Your phone is not a tool the way a hammer is a tool. A hammer does exactly what you intend. Your phone is a different kind of machine. One specifically designed to override your intentions. And the people who built it understood your brain far better than you do. To understand why, you have to go back. Not just to Silicon Valley, all the way to a Soviet laboratory in the 1890s. Ivan Pavlov was studying digestion in dogs when he noticed something strange. The dogs began salivating before the food arrived. At the sound of footsteps, at the rattle of the bowl, signals with no nutritional value whatsoever. The brain, he found, learns to respond to anything reliably associated with a reward. The signal becomes as powerful as the thing it signals. 50 years later, B.F. Skinner made the reward unpredictable. The lever only sometimes delivered food. Randomly, no pattern. The animals became obsessed. They pressed compulsively, far more than animals who received a reward every time. Skinner called this a variable ratio reinforcement schedule. Behavioral scientists call it the most powerful driver of compulsive behavior ever discovered. Your phone runs on this exact schedule. Every time you open it, there might be something. A message, a like, an email, or nothing. You don't know. You can't know. That uncertainty, structural, intentional, is what makes you come back. And back. And back. This is not an accident of design. It is the design. In 2017, former Google design ethicist Tristan Harris described attention as a resource the technology industry was mining. Not your data, your focus, your hours. Every app competes for that resource. The ones that survive win the most of it. The teams building them are not asking, how do we help this person? They are asking, how do we keep this person here? The notification ping is not there to inform you. It is there to trigger you. The red badge on the icon is not neutral. Red is an evolutionary alarm color, the color of blood and danger. Designers chose it deliberately. The infinite scroll, invented by Asa Raskin, removed every natural stopping point. He later said he regretted it. Your brain was not built for this. The prefrontal cortex, the part governing self-control and long-term thinking, is metabolically expensive. It can be overridden. The dopaminergic system, the ancient circuitry responding to novelty and potential reward, runs faster and cheaper. It does not deliberate. It responds. A 2019 study by psychologist Adrian Ward at the University of Texas found that simply having a phone visible on your desk, silent, face down, measurably reduced cognitive performance. Some part of your mind is constantly occupied with not picking it up. Your focus drains even when you are not using it. The social layer makes it harder still. For 300,000 years, your ancestors lived in groups where social standing meant survival. Being excluded was a death sentence. Your brain evolved to track social information obsessively. The like button did not invent that anxiety. It found it. Every notification signals the ancient monitor. You matter. You are seen. Silence triggers the opposite question. Researchers Jean Twenge and Jonathan Haidt documented what happened to adolescent mental health beginning around 2012, when smartphone adoption crossed 50% in the United States. Anxiety, depression, and loneliness rose sharply. The correlation is difficult to explain with any other single variable. None of this means you are weak. The engineers run controlled experiments on hundreds of millions of people, testing which design choices produce more compulsive use, keeping the winners, iterating continuously. You are not fighting a bad habit. You are fighting an industrial optimization process. The first step is not willpower. Willpower is finite and the system is designed to exhaust it. The first step is structural. Remove the trigger. Turn off non-essential notifications entirely. Put the phone in another room. Reintroduce the natural ending the platform took away. You are not resisting a temptation. You are redesigning the environment so it doesn't arise the same way. The very fact that this is so hard, that you reach for it before you are awake, that putting it down takes effort, that is not a flaw in you. That is evidence of how well they knew you. This morning, before the coffee, before the light, your hand found the phone in darkness. Now you know whose hand was guiding it.